YouTube. What's good, man? It's your boy Swain. Going back with another video, man. It's like 3:30 in the morning. Well, actually, it's 4:30. Just got finished working out, man. I got to be to work at 6:45 a.m. But listen, man. Title of this video is how to be more confident as a man. And I'm gonna tell you guys, lack of confidence is like a plague amongst so many men in society today, bro. You know, especially with social media being such a driving force in our community, man. When you're watching highlight reels of people's life, they're only showing the good. They're not showing the grind. They're not showing them shooting in the gym before they got to the place that they're at in life. And even though you may know social media is a facade, you are a product of your environment. You feel me? So when you constantly just seeing people at their all-time best, it is going to have a negative effect on most people because you're comparing that altered reality to your real life. And when you're doing that on a consistent basis, bro, becoming successful and being confident and being proud of who you are is almost impossible. Now, what I want to talk about is how do you overcome, this defeated state of mind? How do you become more confident as a man? Because guys, you can't even lead a household. You can't be a family man. You can't be a husband. You can't be an adequate father. You can't even be an adequate boyfriend if you lack confidence as a man. Right? So how do you overcome this? First, did I say that right? Yeah. How do you get over this, right? First of all, you have to understand what confidence actually is. All confidence really is, bro, is you basically building a rapport with yourself of keeping your word. Because most of us lack confidence in our capabilities because we have set out to do things and we've never completed it. This was the story of my life when I was younger. When I was 14, 15, 16 years old, guys, I was extremely self-conscious. I lacked so much confidence in my ability. And that shit really lingered on until probably my early 20s, if I'm being honest with you. See, I remember this one day when I was about 14, 15. No, I was actually about 13, 14, because I was trying out for a 9th grade AAU team. So yeah, I was about 14, and AAU back in the day, bro, that's if you wanted to be a hooper, everybody who wanted to be a hooper played AAU, right? You played the summer tournaments, a scout finds you, and you hopefully get a scholarship and go play college ball, right? So I went to this tryout, man, and when I got there, man, I'm seeing these dudes 6'4", 6'5", at 14, 15 years old, on the 3-man weave drill, finishing the fast break with a dunk, throwing alley-oops off the backboard. I'm talking about, just way better athletes than I ever could imagine of being. And I wasn't expecting that level of talent to be out there because, like I said, it was my first time playing AAU. And after the tryout, bro, I went in the hallway and I just cried. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I cried, bro. My father was at my tryouts. He came out in the hallway and asked me why I was crying. What the fuck you crying about? And I said, man, I feel like I did horrible. He said, did the coach tell you did horrible? I said, no. He said, what makes you feel like you did horrible? I said, I was just looking at all the other guys and they seemed so much better than me. And that's when my dad told me, he said, that's your perception of reality. That's what you see. He said, and then he asked me, what is it that I could work on and be better at? And what I found is that, fellas, a lot of the times we lack confidence, not only because we don't keep our word with ourselves. We lack confidence because everybody knows deep inside what their weakness is. And because we are afraid of that obstacle of facing our weakness, we never develop it. I'm telling you, everybody walks around knowing their weakness. You know what you could be better at. You know what you could go harder in. You know that you're lazy. You know that you're not giving, your fitness journey your all. You know you're not doing all you can to make the money you want to make. You know you're not as, diligent in your lifestyle goals or not even just lifestyle goals, that whatever it is you need to do to stay on task, you're not as responsible as you really truly need to be. Deep inside, you know that. My dad told me, you know what you suck at. You don't have a left hand. You need to work on your jump shot. You're not in shape. So you really can't compare yourself to people when you haven't even put in the work to become your best. So a lot of the times, guys, it's not that we are not good enough. We just have not done the work yet. And by the way, I ended up making the team. The only reason and the only obstacle that was standing in front of me was myself and my own self-projection of what my reality of myself was. And that is what holds us back as men in society so much. We are in a state of mind of defeat because of how we view ourselves. And that is why I say, bro, the most important thing, or whose opinion matters most, is yours about yourself, because that is going to, create an aura that everybody can see. When you're confident, when you walk in a room, your aura is different. Women perceive you differently. The people that you work with, your coworkers, perceive you so much differently, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And if I'm being honest, me creating this YouTube channel was one of the reasons that I created it. The main reason I created it was to keep myself held accountable. I'm not worried about my subscribers. I don't have a big YouTube following. I don't get thousands and thousands of views. But what I told myself is that no matter what, I am going to create a channel and I'm going to upload, because the only goal is to make sure people can come to my channel and get some type of advice to become better. Because I believe that as a man, our job is to add value in society. You can never get nowhere chasing the money, bro. You have to chase purpose. You have to chase value. You understand what I'm saying? But that is what a lot of our problems as men and our issue is. We live in a defeated state of mind because we lack confidence in our own ability, because we never keep our word with ourselves. And this is why fitness and being in shape is so important. Because guys, it takes a certain level of diligence and responsibility to get to the gym, despite the life you have, despite going to work, despite other obstacles in life. If you can stay consistent with that, it will carry over into other things in life, and your confidence is going to skyrocket. I have to be to work at 6:45. I woke up at 2:45 to be to the gym by 3:30 so that I can train and be to work on time. Let me tell you something, guys. There are no excuses. There is no room for excuses. There is absolutely no room for excuses. If you want to be the man you desire to be, you just have to put the fucking work in. You have to. It is a must. It is necessary. So for my guys out there who is lacking confidence, start by setting a small goal for yourself. Achieve that goal. Once you achieve that goal, set another goal or add to that goal. And you will be surprised at over a period of time of how your confidence will skyrocket, because nobody can take away your belief in your capabilities. There is nothing anybody can do. So when you are that confident in who you are as a man, that's the real definition of big dick energy. That is what women are reading. It's not that, oh, his dick is just so grand. When you are confident in your sexual ability, you do have a different swagger when it comes to women. I'm not going to lie about that. But all it is being confident. If you know you finna nail a bitch to the cross when you beating her back in, you know you about to please her, you know she's finna enjoy your stroke game, you are going to be so confident in interacting with this woman because you know what you're capable of, right? And the only reason you know what you're capable of is because you've had success with other women. Not just one, not just two, but a bunch. So if all of the women are reacting the same towards you sexually, you're obviously doing something right. Doesn't mean that every woman is going to like you sexually, but however, it will give you a boosted self-esteem and confidence sexually. That is the same way in life. The same exact way in life, guys. You have to get the reps in, bro. You got to get the reps in. Steph Curry is not an amazing shooter just because he shot the ball 10 times in his life. He shot the ball millions of times in his fucking life. So his confidence in making that is so top tier because he's done it so many times. And that's the level that we have to be as men. That's the level that we have to get to. This is why it's important to have a gym routine. This is why it's important to have things in your life that you do no matter what. And if you don't get it done that day, you make sure you get it done the next day. You have to have homies in your life, bro, who keep you accountable. You can't be the only guy in your circle who's going to the gym and trying to stay accountable with his diligence to him. Well, not diligence to himself, but basically you can't have a lifestyle where it's based off you being, you know, responsible and diligent consistently, and the other dudes in your circle aren't doing the same thing. Who's going to be there to check you when you fall off your motherfucking when you fall off your marker, bro? Listen, man, all confidence is having a rapport with self and keeping your word. If you focus on that, I promise you, it is going to drastically add to your masculinity over time, bro. But look, fellas, that is it for the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. Until next time, peace.